It's Sunday, January the 15th, 2023. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray, and here's your weather briefing for today. National Weather Service survey teams working across the state still on Saturday, and we don't have all the reports from the National Weather Service in Birmingham yet. Of course, they've been very busy assessing storm damage. They already report 7 tornadoes across central Alabama and their county warning area on Thursday, including 4 EF2 tornadoes so far. And they have not even turned in any damage assessments from areas east of I-65 in Autauga and Elmore counties, especially where we might see some EF3 damage. And of course, they reserve the right to go back and look at any of these and see if they need to be upgraded. But the early morning storm at Del Mar in Winston County, that storm was on the ground for 9 miles, 125-mile-an-hour winds at 8 o'clock in the morning. The email tornado there in Sumter County had winds of 120 miles an hour. It was an EF2. The Greensboro tornado, also an EF2 at 115. The Utah tornado shown there, showing EF1 damage, but I think we may see that one upgraded before it's over with, quite possibly. And then the storm that went through Perry and Bibb County was at an EF1 level. Selma, of course, so far, some terrifying damage there, but so far the rating in EF2. You go up to the Weather Service in Huntsville, they had one fairly long track tornado early in the morning. It was an EF1 across parts of Lawrence, Morgan, and Winston counties with winds of 104 miles an hour. And our friends at the National Weather Service in Mobile um, have indicated that they had 3 tornadoes in their county warning area, including one EF2 across northern Mobile County that had top winds of 125 miles an hour. Now, we've got some damage down there in Barber County that we don't have a report on yet from the Weather Service in Birmingham. We'll know a little bit more about that. Well, I guess we do actually. That's that Teal's Crossroad tornado had top winds of 105 miles an hour so far, which makes it an EF1. That occurred shortly before 3:30. Enough talk about tornadoes. Let's talk snow. Snow in the California Sierra Mountains has just been phenomenal. Even as I record this video late Saturday night, getting some 4-inch snowfall amounts there in the central Sierra. And these are snowpack values through the 14th. Northern Sierras already at 199% of normal for the state. That is fantastic news. Parts of the Central Sierra, 229%, and the Southern Sierra at 263%. The city of Sacramento has nearly recorded their entire year's average rainfall in just 15 days. Ladies and gentlemen, let that soak in, like we hope a lot of this moisture is going to soak into the aquifers there in California and replenish some of those reservoirs. And hopefully the rain and snow will keep on coming. It will for at least the next 72 hours. Another system will be moving into the area tonight. Heavy snow continuing tomorrow. Those snowfall totals will continue to pile up, and that is great news. You see all the snow in the west, strong low there in the western Atlantic. Alabama, though, ridging high pressure, taking control of our weather, giving us a nice day today. Be mostly sunny, just some high clouds moving across the area. We're starting off in the 20s this morning, but we'll rise nicely today into the middle and upper 50s. Those higher clouds will be with us tonight, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures dropping back into the middle 30s, about 10 degrees cold or 10 degrees warmer than those of last night, and that's nice. But we'll notice the moisture beginning to build on Monday. Clouds will begin to increase during the day. We'll see a chance of a shower late in the day on Monday. Rain chances increasing overnight Monday night. It's going to become windy during the day tomorrow, ahead of that low pressure system there. Over the upper Midwest, we'll see winds gusting to 25 to 30 miles an hour at times out of the south. Now, the rain will continue through the overnight hours on Monday night, continuing into early Tuesday. And as it does, we'll see about a quarter of an inch of rain across the area. Could see an isolated rumble or two of thunder And indeed, the GFS thinks that we might have some instability during the afternoon Tuesday. I don't know how much stock to put in this. Not calling for any thunder really at this point on Thursday afternoon, or at least not any strong storms, but it's something that we'll have to kind of watch as we go through time. Now, the good news is the air mass behind this system on Monday doesn't change. Actually gets warmer on Tuesday. We'll see daytime highs in the middle upper 60s, some lower 70s over south central Alabama, but not much rest for the wet, weary folks across Alabama. The rain will be moving back in for another wave on Wednesday. Showers and thunderstorms will become more likely across the area. I guess we could see a strong thunderstorm or two on Wednesday. We'll watch that. High temperatures upper 60s to lower 70s, and we'll keep a very close eye on that. A little bit of instability across the region there too. The better chance for a severe storm probably comes on Thursday afternoon. We see some storms in the Arklatex. They limp in here late Wednesday night. They're crossing the area on Thursday. But that gives a chance for much of Alabama, the northwestern half of the area at least, to get on the backside of that front before the instability values begin to increase. As you see here, we'll see instability values probably more over south central and southeast Alabama. They don't need it either. Nobody wants any bad weather, and hopefully this won't come to pass. We could see a strong storm on Thursday afternoon. These are two-day rainfall totals through noon on Thursday. That's what I'm beginning to get concerned about. Um, we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches of rain over north central Alabama if the GFS is right here, and I think that is a possibility. We'll have to keep a very close eye on that. Now Friday, clouds decrease, temperatures a little bit cooler, running in the upper 50s to middle 60s. Call for a high of 61 here in Birmingham. You have a breezy west and northwest wind, but it'll be a nice day and a chance for us to dry out. But it won't last very long. The rain is back into Alabama by late Friday night into Saturday. Saturday becomes a very wet day. This is Saturday night. Still more rain over Alabama. And it even lasts into Sunday, perhaps getting an energizing push from a low pressure system that could be tracking across the Golden Triangle of Mississippi Sunday afternoon. That means more rain and storms for us. It takes till Monday for the cold front to move on through and clear out the rain across Alabama. Now, look at these 2 day rainfall totals by the 23rd. Folks, that looks like a repeat of what we're seeing, out of the midweek system. Looking at some 2 to 4 inches across a large part of the same area. Some folks possibly approaching 5 inches out of that system. So that is very concerning. Looking down the road, this is Wednesday the 25th. Warm front has moved through overnight on the 24th, and we've got low pressure developing there to our west. That system moves on off to the northeast, setting up for a very inclement situation from the upper Midwest back into the Arklatex, where some winter storm conditions are going to be possible, freezing rain, sleet, and snow across a wide area, including some very heavy snow amounts. Here in Alabama, it's rain and thunderstorms. Again, instability there. Um, I think with highs in the 50s, we might not have much of a chance of severe weather, but again, it's something we'll have to watch. Now, you've seen all those 2 day rainfall totals along the way. This is what it all totals up to. And if that's true, we'll be dealing with flooding before the next 2 weeks are out. These are some, 6 to 10 inch rainfall amounts across central Alabama, with 4 to 6 inches across the northern part of the state, 2 to 4 inches across southern Alabama. And if that happens, we're going to be dealing with flooding, folks, by then. These temperatures off the national blended models. 55 today, 60 tomorrow, back into the 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday. That'll feel quite nice. Those overnight lows moderate too as those moisture levels rise. Move that front on through next weekend. By Friday, we drop to around 61 for the daytime high, and we fall back into the 50s, upper 50s, center 60 degrees for the remainder of this forecast period. Overnight lows right around 40 degrees. Weather Brains will be talking tomorrow night to a bunch of meteorologists from the fabled program at Penn State University, their meteorology program. That'll be a fun show. We'll come back in a week and talk to some meteorologists about the big event that happened here on Thursday in Alabama. one that severely overperformed expectations. But remember, as we always say here in Alabama, when it comes to severe weather, expect the unexpected. Well, that's your weather video for this Sunday. I'll have notes on the blog, complete look at the forecast. We'll update things around noon, give you a late report on anything that's going on. James will be back with two-a-days starting tomorrow. Scott will be here next Saturday. I'll see you next Sunday. And until I get that chance, as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky because you'll always have something fun to look at.